بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the grace of Allah, we began a brief commentary of Quran. We reached to chapter Ale-Imran, the third chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Medina. It has 200 verses. Please listen to verse 195.
فاستجاب لهم ربهم أني لا أضيع عمل عامل منكم من ذكر أو أنثى بعضكم من بعض فالذين هاجروا وأخرجوا من ديارهم وأوذوا في سبيلي وقاتلوا وقتلوا لأكفرن عنهم سيئاتهم ولأدخلنهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ثوابا من عند الله والله عنده حسن الثواب.
So their Lord accepted their prayer, that I will not waste the work of a worker among you, whether male or female, the one of you being from the other. فالذين هاجروا وأخرجوا من ديارهم وأوذوا في سبيلي وقاتلوا وقتلوا لأكفرن عنهم سيئاتهم ولأدخلنهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ثوابا من عند الله والله عنده حسن الثواب. Therefore, who fled and were turned out of their homes and persecuted in my way, and who fought and were slain, I will most certainly cover their evil deeds, and I will most certainly make them enter gardens beneath which rivers flow, a reward from Allah, and with Allah is yet better reward. After bringing different verses of Quran and different attributes for Ulul Albab that Allah mentioned in verse 190. In verse 190, Allah said, إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار لآيات لأولي الألباب. Surely in the creation of the heavens and earth and alternation of the earth of the night and day, there are some signs for the people who possess the intellect. Then after that, from 191 to 194, Allah brought different attributes for these people. Who are these people? Allah said they have a good heart. When they talk to the Lord, they believe in God, they pray to God, they ask help from God, they believe in different prophets, they believe in God, they worship Allah, and they ask forgiveness from God. They request Allah not to be humiliated and dishonored in resurrection day. Overall, they had a good belief and good practice, good heart. Even if they did something wrong, they were so humble and asked forgiveness from God. Not only that, they were asking Allah to cover their small sins that they have committed in their life. Until here, Allah talked about them, their beliefs, their heart, they practice, the way that they were talking to the Lord, the way that they were worshiping Allah. And here Allah answered them and says, فَاسْتَجَابَ لَهُمْ رَبُّهُمْ أَنِّي لَا أُضِيءُ أَمَلَ عَامِلٍ مِنْكُمْ مِنْ ذَكَرٍ أَوْ أُنْثَى. Allah says, so the Lord accepted them. It means, although they have made mistakes, they have committed even some sins, but Allah has accepted. Allah accepted their prayer. They prayed to God and Allah answered them positively. Allah took their hands and told them, أَنِّي لَا أُضِيءُ عَمَلَ عَامِلٍ مِنْكُمْ. You should not be worried. I am not going to waste your work, anything you have done. Anytime you were bothered by others, you tolerated some problems, some difficulties. You wanted to worship God in the holy months of Ramadan. It was so difficult for 17 hours, 18 hours in a hot weather. You worked, and you should be sure that Allah has seen it and Allah does not waste any of them. إِنِّي لَا أُضِيءُ عَمَلَ عَامِلٍ مِنْكُمْ. Surely I'm not going to waste the deed of any worker, minkum, from you, min ذَكَرٍ أَوْ أُنْثَى, from male or female, بَعْضُكُمْ مِنْ بَعْضٍ. Some of you are the same as the others. Allah is not going to make any difference between you. Male and female doesn't make a difference. This nationality or any other nationalities is born in Saudi Arabia or any other countries in the world, knows Arabic language or different words, different languages, different colors. There is no difference between people. Whoever is a better person, whoever has a piety and worship Allah and practice the religion, Allah is not going to waste at all. Yes, some people who do not believe in God, they say we don't believe in God. Even if they do something good, they will take the reward in this world, not in the resurrection day. Allah does not waste their activities, but in this world they will take some. In resurrection day, they cannot ask Allah to get something for something that they have done in this world, because they didn't do it for God. And God doesn't need anybody, anything. Whoever does something for Him, He is going to take it, to give it back. Whoever doesn't do anything for God because he doesn't believe in God, he cannot ask God that you must give me something. Yes, because of His grace, maybe Allah will help even these people. But this is out of His grace, and nobody knows except Himself that who will be given something and who will not be given. Then Allah says, فَالَّذِينَ هَاجَرُوا, those who fled their country. They could not stay in their countries, their cities, because of the religion, because of the supporting the religions. They went somewhere else. Like those people who left Mecca and came to Medina to convert to Islam, to practice the religion, they immigrated from Mecca to Medina. فَالَّذِينَ هَاجَرُوا, those who immigrated, those who fled, وَأُخْرَجُوا مِنْ دِيَارِهِمْ. وَأُخْرَجُوا مِنْ دِيَارِهِمْ, it means those who were turned out of their homes. It means they were forced to leave. Hajaru, sometimes a person leaves his country, but still he can stay in that country, that city. Only he wants to have a better opportunity for his religion, he leaves. This is one. Second, أُخْرِجُوا مِنْ دِيَارِهِمْ. أُخْرِجُوا مِنْ دِيَارِهِمْ, it means they were forced, they were turned out of their homes, they were forced to leave. They were not able to stay in their cities. They were scared of their life. They had to leave their countries. This is the difference between hijrah and ikhraj min al-balad. Ikhraj min al-balad means somebody forced you to leave, and sometimes a person goes by his choice to have better place to worship God. وَأُوذُوا فِي سَبِيلِي. Allah is talking about all of them. Those who fled, those who were turned out of their homes, وَأُوذُوا فِي سَبِيلِي. Those who were bothered and tortured because of Allah. Fi sabili, Allah says, because of my way, because of my religion, because I said you should do it, and they wanted to obey. وَقَاتَلُوا وَقُتِلُوا. They started to fight with the enemy. They went to the war to defend their religions. وَقُتِلُوا, and they were killed. قَاتَلُوا وَقُتِلُوا. It doesn't mean that whoever goes to war definitely will be killed. No, whoever goes to the war will take the reward. Plus, especially, the best example, those who gave the life. لَأُكَفِّرَنَّ أَنْهُمْ سَيِّئَاتِهِمْ. Allah says, I'm going to cover their sins. Inshallah, the rest of the verse, I'm going to talk it in next section. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.